Alright, this is a video for the homework assignment right here. Study and learn the S&T honor codes and make adherence to this code second nature for you. So if you click on that, it opens up and it says make a brief video showing your face and explain your understanding of the honor codes and how they apply to our class and our assignments in this class. So the easiest way to do this is just to go to the syllabus. And then there is a section, once it loads, for Missouri S&T honor codes, right there. And then Dr. Insall has, I'm going to say Dr. Insall, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I don't, I apologize now. The Dr. Insall has provided the links for the honor code and has encouraged us to read them with an emphasis on honesty and respect. And then this is the definitions for things like cheating, plagiarism, and sabotage. And then the last one is for ethics and integrity, just additional resources right here. So the first one I already have pulled up. If you click on this link, then this website will come up. This is the honor code. Basically, it breaks down the three main there's three main paragraphs here that define what the honor code is, and really it's honesty and respect is what we're looking for a strong moral code. And honesty in an ideal student, honesty is represented by the attitude of the individual, and it is constantly striving to perform all work themselves and to credit all statements, ideas, and references where it is due. So specifically for our class, because we'll be doing lots of presentations and that kind of thing, we need to do our own work. We need to make our own presentations. It can be easy to take someone else's presentation and present it as your own work, but really to be an honest student and to get more out of the class, quite frankly, just to come up with the work yourself will help you in the long run and is the right thing to do. Also, to include any bibliography or cite at the end. Usually that's in the last slide if it's a presentation, or in the last set of pages for a published work. So and there's different guides for that. But I think in general, just giving credit to any of your sources where you deemed information from. The last one is respect. Respect is important in every aspect of life. I couldn't agree more. And it is vital for every student to respect themselves and other students and all university employees. And then this goes into basically trying to resolve differing opinions professionally and respecting the positions of your professors, specifically the professors that have doctorates. I think most of them have doctorates. I mean, that's an amazing amount of school they had to go through just to get through that. So I mean, you should have respect for them just because they were willing to withstand that and had the endurance to get through it. I mean, it's a big deal to have a PhD. It's not something to be taken lightly. So you need to deal with your professors, your instructors, their lessons to you in a respectful way, even if you don't agree with them. And if you don't agree with them, please try to maintain professionalism when dealing with those disagreements. This is specifically important to distance students because a lot of things can be lost in translation and email and text message and that kind of thing. So these are two big things that we really need to watch out for. So then, if you go back to the honor code for our class pages, it says page 30 here. I looked it up to see if I could find it. I couldn't find it on page 30, but if you just search the document for cheating or plagiarism or sabotage, it really only comes up on one set of pages. So if you click this link, it opens up this page. I think this is what you're trying to get to anyways. So the term cheating is any unauthorized assistance during quizzes, tests, or examinations. I think we all pretty much know what cheating is. You're basically taking somebody else's advice or knowledge and applying it to something that you're doing that you really should require, or that requires your own knowledge or your own understanding. And homework is one thing. It can be kind of group led, specifically if the professor or instructor allows that. But quizzes and exams or tests, to my knowledge, I've never had a group test, so I haven't seen that yet. There's plenty of school ahead of me, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. And then plagiarism is literally just quoting directly or indirectly from a published work or another student's presentation or published work, and not citing it, and just claiming it as your own. This can be tricky for ideas, but for me, it just means that anytime that I read a book and I find an idea in it that I'm going to use for any of my presentations, just to cite the book, or cite the pages where the material is that led me to that or pointed me in this direction, so that way the authors at least get the credit, and your own work will kind of stand on its own at that point. So, and then sabotage, do not, probably specifically in this class, don't figure out a way to delete other people's videos. That's probably the easiest one, right? Or unauthorized interference with any of the intellectual property or work of another student or university member on campus or off campus. So, but anyways, that's on, looks like it's on page 23. So, that's all I had for this video. Thanks.